Come on, go down. Pull up. There you go.
What are your thoughts, Tyler?
This reel and rod is screwed. Yep, bring them in. Reel down. Oh, that is so awesome. I've always wanted to do that. And get into the safety brief for the day. So I'm going to fishing. Thank y'all for coming to Sharks for Vets. This is the first ever Sharks for Vets. I've been wanting to host an event for a while. I'm super excited that all of y'all are here today. It's going to be really fun, and it's going to be, to put it bluntly, it's going to be the worst, best day of y'all's lives. These fish are going to fight hard. What to expect? Shark species can range anywhere between small 30-inch bonnets, Atlantic shark noses. They can go all the way up to a 10-foot hammerhead. So these things are going to be monstrous. They can range anywhere between 30 pounds to several hundred. Stingrays are also to be expected as well. Stingrays are a very hard fighting fish. It's like you're trying to pull the plug out of the ocean. So now we're going to go ahead and get into the do's and the don'ts. So when fishing for sharks or fishing for stingrays or anything of that matter, at no point in time will you handle the shark until it is deemed safe. Once myself or a member of GRF, that's Hunter, wearing the red shirt, once him or myself have addressed that it is safe to approach the shark or the stingray, and you may approach, get your photo, hold it, do whatever you want to do to it. But we do encourage safe release, unless we say so otherwise. So if it is a fish that we can legally keep, we're going to keep it, and we're going to end up cooking it and bringing some of it for y'all tomorrow to try out, because shark is really good tasting as well as stingray. Fun fact, if you've ever gone to a restaurant, right, and you order scallop and it is about this big or larger, you are not eating scallop, you are eating stingray. Yep, because the texture of the stingray is the same, and it has very similar taste to scallop. So chances are you have eaten stingray before.
No, it's not scallop.
It's not scallop. So
No, I'm just saying you're paying extra for it.
Now the handling the equipment portion. So upon the casting portion, myself or Hunter are going to put you guys into some honey holes, because we've known this pier for so long. We know where all the good spots are at. We'll get you in the right spot to increase your odds of catching a fish.
Good.
Now, upon a run, once the fish starts running with it, him or myself are going to lay in the heat to it and guarantee a hookup. Upon the hookup, we will then hand the rod off to you, and the fight is on from there. We'll guide you through the steps on how to land this fish successfully. What I do not want to see is when you're reeling, right? You want to reel up and you want to pull with it, reel down into it.
Right.
You have better leverage when you do that versus just straight retrieving it,
right,
and you're not using what the rod is intended. So when you're reeling down in, you're pulling up, reeling down in, and you're pulling up. You're basically pumping it. When the fish starts running, do not, and I'm going to stress this, do not reel in the reel when the fish is pulling drag. You'll do something called braiding. And once you braid the line, you will have inadvertently created a weak spot within that leader, and you'll lose the fish. Or worse, and when you do land it, you go to cast again, you're going to have the worst bird's nest out of any of the spinning reels possible. So when the fish is running, stop reeling and just let him peel. Other than that, if you guys have any other questions, comments, concerns, or how we do things, feel free to ask me at any point in time, or Hunter. We'll gladly help answer the best of our abilities. But I appreciate y'all coming out here. Have fun. I'm gonna have this paper here wherever my paper just went. We'll sign up, we'll sign in, and then we'll get these rods out, baited, and let's have some fun. All right?
Okay, I'm gonna go get our stuff.
All right. So all the rods are now out. Everything has been set out for this Vets for Sharks event. I do want to say special thank you to Palmetto State Armory for donating the equipment and the merchandise to be able to give to these veterans. It is truly a wonderful experience to be able to host an event such as this. I've always wanted to do one, and today is finally the day that we're finally really kicking things off right. So this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the equipment and how we're doing this, how we have everything set up, and what to expect out here on the pier. So we got, most of the reels are all 8000s. We got Daiwa BGs, we got Daiwa Terminators, we got Quantum reels. We even got a couple Penn reels. We got a Penn Wraith 2, we got a Penn Pursuit, a Penn Battle, a Penn Fierce. We got all the good brands out here. Everything as far as the spinning reels go, they're all pushing out at a minimum of 33 pounds of drag. The most is going to be about 50 to 55. All of the spinning rods of what you see are all braided. And they got about 6 to 7. Some of them have 8-foot leaders. I know the much larger rods that are 12-foot, they even have 10-foot leaders on there. The leaders can vary between 400-pound monofilament, about 7 to 8 foot of that shock leader, to about 1.5 to 2 foot bite section. Majority of the circle hooks and what we use, I always recommend circle hooks, especially when saltwater fishing, because it helps with hookups way easier than compared to using J hooks. That one just got bumped. So the main line of what we're using is 65-pound braid. Majority of it is by spider wire, and some of it's by Power Pro. And how we have this set up is we have the largest rods out in the rear, your 12-footers, your 11-footers, going all the way down to 10-footers in the front. The reason why we do that is so that way the much larger rods get out there and we cast out far, and we're using spider weights or Sputnik weights, which what it's designed to do is when you cast it out and the current takes it, that spider weight or that Sputnik weight is going to act as an anchor, and it's going to hold that bait in place. So even though that the current may be strong, that spider weight's going to dig in and it's going to hold in the placement of where you want it, compared to like your pyramids or your egg weights. They'll roll before they get buried. So this is what we're running. Everything that's in the rear has a spider weight on it or a Sputnik, and I want to say it's the 3 front ones have the pyramid weights. The pyramid weights range anywhere between 6 to 8 ounces. Most of the spider weights or the Sputniks what we have are at minimum 6, at most 8. This would be the ideal setup that we would use, especially when we're doing casting rigs. You don't really want a leader that's over 10 foot long, because then that's when it starts to get a little bit tricky when you're trying to cast. So that is the equipment portion of the day. Now what we are targeting for the day, as you can tell by the video, is going to be sharks. So depending upon the species, it could be blacktip, it could be bonnets, Atlantic sharp noses, lemons, sandbars, hammerheads, any shark species that you can think of, we're going to try and catch today. But we're also going to do it safely and try and give the shark the most optimal amount or the most optimal chance of survival upon release. So later on today, when we do catch into a shark, we'll go ahead, we'll show you the de-hooking procedure and how to safely release it in a timely manner to increase the chances of the survival of the species. Now, Veterans Hunting and Fishing Network has been sponsoring Gold River fishing for a while now. I have done an event when I took 2 veterans out, and we did the 2025 Kids Can Fish Foundation run into the Bulls tournament. But this year I decided to step it up, and we have 10 veterans out here today who are all going to be trying their hand at some saltwater fish. And I really want them to catch a giant. I want them to catch a 6-foot, 7-foot, 8-foot shark. I don't wish them to catch a stingray that's over 100 pounds. I've been there, I've done that. I know the pain. Your rotator cuffs will not like you by the end of it. Ain't that right? Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Stingrays are also a very hard fighting fish. Those are also on the table for today. I got some prizes for them as well. So there is first, second, and third place podium placement. And then there's also the largest non-shark species big fish pot. So first place prize is going to walk away with a Yeti cooler. Second place prize is going to walk away with an outdoor speaker system. It's water resistant. I want to say it's sandproof. It is one of the best speakers out there on the market. Third place prize will walk away with, I want to say it's a venture fishing backpack. It's a fishing bag. I want to also say it acts as a cooler as well, so you can keep ice packs in there, some drinks with all of your tackle and everything separated. So that's a cool backpack to walk away with. And then the big fish pot is going to walk away with outdoor fishing cutlery set. So there's some really good prizes up for grabs today. Here in a little bit, while we're waiting for one of these to go off, we're going to walk around, we're going to talk to the veterans, we're going to learn their stories. We're going to talk about what branch, what was their MOS, and what was their most memorable moment. And then we're going to go ahead and have a sit down with both the vice president and the president of Veterans Hunting and Fishing Network and tell them how Veterans Hunting and Fishing Network came to be. And just learn their stories on how this organization came about. So let's go ahead, let's pan the camera to these reels one last time, show everybody what we're working with today, and then I'll see y'all when one of these goes off. I wish we got that on the actual GoPro so I could put that in a blooper.
Oh, don't worry, I got jokes all day if the fish ain't back.
That's what I'm worried about. You are unhinged, my friend.
Unhinged, unmedicated is the term.
So this is Robert Robertson. He is the founder of Veterans Hunting and Fishing Network. This is actually my first time actually speaking to you in general. So it's a pleasure having you here. Thank you for helping me host this event. It is truly a wonderful experience to be able to do and hang out with veterans. Like as myself, I'm a veteran as well, so it's a very familiar atmosphere. So tell me, how did Veterans Hunting and Fishing Network come to be?
Well,
Hey!
Somebody had to do it.
Got us all excited there for a moment.
Yeah.
So,
Time out. Hey man, my heart sank to a place that I can't say on camera.
What do you mean by that?
So tell me, how did Veterans Hunting and Fishing Network come to be?
well, unfortunately, Veterans Hunting and Fishing Network was born out of probably one of my most darkest days. I was going through divorce. I was going through separation from the military. I was going through a lot of other personal stuff. And I had a day where I thought the best thing for me to do was to live my life. Luckily, God intervened, and my horse, who had never got out of her stall before, got out of her stall, pushed me to the corner of my property, and my neighbors just happened to see me and called 911 service because I overdosed on oxycodone. And it was 4 months after that I got to thinking, you know what, I don't want another brother or sister to be in a position where they feel like they have nobody to reach out to. And so I was thinking, how can I do that? I love the outdoors, I love fishing, I love hunting, I love camping, kayaking, basically anything outdoors. So I said, well, I'm going to start an organization that we get people outdoors, we get our veterans outdoors hunting, and we build the relationship with them so that way if they're having a bad day like that, maybe they feel comfortable reaching out. And I know it's unfortunate, but we actually do handle about 7 to 12 calls a year where a veteran or active duty service member is actively suicidal, and they call us to get help because they don't have anything.
Gotcha. So you would say that the mission basis for Veterans Hunting and Fishing Network is to give veterans such as myself and everybody else who is here a unique opportunity to kind of get away from what's been troubling them by giving them this unique opportunity to go fish, to go out and enjoy things in life without a care in the world. And as people such as myself who want to be able to help with the events, and y'all as well do events on behalf of these veterans as well, is what is kind of like the glue that holds the veterans community that enjoys the outdoors together. Would you say that would be more of the mission?
Yeah, like our mission statement right now is one shot, one catch, one relationship at a time, and that is, that's it, just building relationships with other veterans, giving them a chance to just breathe, because in our everyday life we're worried about bills, car payments, girlfriends, ex-wives, current wives, whatever the issue is. We don't get a chance to just step away and just take that breath
And kind of like detoxify yourself.
right.
So
So by offering trips like this and offering opportunities for them to get outdoors and get away from everything and just take that moment to breathe, that's what we're trying to offer our veteran activity community.
All right. Well, I think I just about hit everything on the nail on the head as far as the mission basis for Veterans Hunting and Fishing Network. Now I got another question for you. So, as far as the trips go, what is the most prominent, like what is the most often requested trips to go on? Is it more the hunting basis or is it more the fishing basis? Or is it kind of a happy medium of between both?
The hunting actually outweighs the fishing. You know, not too bad, but it's real close. But the main thing is like big game hunting, elk, bear, deer hunting. And in fact, we've got an opportunity this fall to get out at least 20 to 22 veterans at one time on our ranch in central Missouri, where we're going to be able to harvest 40 deer in a day.
40 deer in a day is insane.
That is the goal that the landowner wants us to do as part of a population management hunt. And so that's what we're going to be posting up probably here in the next month. But yeah, so the hunting aspect, that's the most requested. And then the opportunities that you don't get every time, like shark fishing. My mind's not working right now, but just those exotic type hunts or exotic type fishing trips that you don't get to go on or don't get to hear about every day.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask one more question about the organization as a whole. As far as the future goes, what major big plans do you have for Veterans Hunting and Fishing?
There is something down there.
Well, we do have something big in the works. I'm not really at liberty to go into really big detail, but we're going to be shifting into helping our homeless community veterans out. Okay. More so. We'll still be doing the fishing trips. We'll still be doing the hunting trips. Everything that's not going to change. In fact, you know, we're looking for people to come on staff to help us out and help us grow that way. But this is going to be more homeless veterans centric focused program that we're about to undertake, and it could be as early as August that we start actually releasing the details on that. But that's where we're shifting into, because a lot of the veterans that come back from combat, they don't come back, if that makes sense.
Yes, I 100% understand that statement in itself.
With PTSD, they relive some of the stuff they've seen, the smells, and something as simple as just a mere, pin dropping or a door slamming can trigger PTSD. And so sometimes they don't come back and reintegrate into society like what they would hope to. And so they find themselves losing their families, losing their jobs, living on the streets, and then getting caught up on alcoholism or drug use, stuff like that. So one of the things we are going to be doing is we're partnering with a rehab facility in Texas about getting them down there for to get clean for 30, 60, and 90-day programs.
Okay.
And then they'll come back to us up in central Missouri, where we will continue the program that we're trying to start. And part of that program is going to be vocational rehabilitation.
Okay.
So getting them into either a college program that they can get a certificate to go, to work in 6, 8 to 12 months, or something even more long term.
Okay. Well, that sounds like really big plans in the future. That actually sounds wonderful, especially for veterans that are definitely in need. I 100% support that. That is, without hands down, that's wonderful. That's actually great. Now, we have talked about Veterans Hunting and Fishing Network, how it started, what is becoming of it, and the plans for the future for it. Tell me a little bit about yourself. So, what branch did you serve? What was your MOS? And then give me like one of your most memorable moments that won't get me demonetized, please. Don't get me.
That really cuts down on all my stories. So I served for 10 years in the United States Navy. I was a foreman. I was an 8404 combat medic for the Army guys. I served with 1st Marine Division, 2nd Battalion, 5th Marines. That's my favorite unit all time. I consider myself more of a Marine than a sailor. I also spent time in Washington State at Whidbey Island, and I also spent time in Lansing, Tennessee, which worst unit was at. But
yeah, we all have those.
It was because of the place, because Millington is nothing but high-end,
We all have those duty stations.
Yeah. But anyway, so I mean, you're gonna laugh when you hear this, but honestly, some of the most memorable times I had in the military was probably the worst days in the military when you're in the moment. being out in the field in the range, sitting there underneath your whoopee, trying to stay dry when you know you can't, but you're with your friends, you're with your squad. That's what I miss. And I've told people several times, I would trade my best day as a civilian for that day in the military.
Yes, and I 100% agree with that.
We're going to tackle these two.
So, we were doing an FTX. It was Spartan Focus. So, Fort Stewart was hosting a 45-day field training exercise, and on those 45 days, over half of them it was raining. Over half of the days on the 45-day field op, it was nothing but rain. But it was nothing but rain at the very end of the 45-day. So the first couple weeks was fine, and then it was just rain the rest of the time. And the temperature continued to drop. And I remember it got to about, 45 degrees, going 30 degrees, because it was towards November, going into December. So the temperature was dropping. And all I remember is this poor guy from Florida. Because we had a cold front that came in. He was dug in. And I went to go check up on him. I'm like, hey man, I said, how are you doing? I swore his dentures were about to rattle off. He over here, it looked like he had cerebral palsy. I'm like, hey man, you good? He's like, how are you not? I'm like, breathe, dude. Like, what's happening? He's like, I'm going home. He was like, this is not my cup of tea. I said, where are you from? Because I don't think I ever asked him where he was from. He said, I'm from Florida. I said, all right, in northern Florida? He's like, no, like Gulf, like towards Miami. I said, oh, you poor soul. He was chattering so bad. I think he actually chipped his tooth from rattling so hard. It was that moment, like, hey man, I understand this sucks, but at the same time, this is funny because you look like you're a mess right now. He's like, man, I want to say some things right now, but I don't think you'll understand. I'm like, no, I understand.
Yeah, that's like my son. He's an 0311 with 28 in the breakdown. They're currently over in Japan right now, training, doing workouts and stuff. And he texted me the other day. He's like, every effing time we go to the field, it rains and rains and rains. So of course I had to send him the video clip of Forrest Gump, and it started raining.
It started raining sideways. It was even raining upside down.
We've been through every kind of rain there is.
Well, I hope you end up getting hooked up on a shark. It's a pleasure having you here, Robert. This is a goal that is going to stick with me forever. If you don't stop doing that, stop it. No. I'll be right back. Come here. I swear, man. Every time I hear that Tiarga go off, oh my God. It reminds me of when the Meg got picked up. You remember the Meg?
Yes.
Yeah, when that thing got picked up and everybody cleared. For those of you who are wondering what the Meg is, I'll go ahead and I'll post a picture right up here. It is an abomination that should never have existed, but I'm glad it did.
It was ridiculous. That rod and reel combo really should not have existed. It was way too overpowered for anything that was here. That was something you would use off the coast of Africa for massive 18, 19 foot white sharks.
I said, let's try this again, because we didn't have this going. So tell me your name, what branch you had served, your MOS, and your most memorable moment.
My name is Lorelei. I served in the United States Air Force, and my AFSC was, I was originally a 2 Charlie, right? 3 Charlie. So I was a tech controller originally, and then the Air Force did a major haul where they combined a bunch of comm AFSCs together, and so then I became a 3 Delta. So I was cyber transport. I did that for 7 years until I was medically separated.
Alrighty.
My most memorable moment was I don't even know. I spent most of my time on Andrews Air Force Base. So my most memorable moment might have been when I met my husband at Reagan Airport.
There you
He
go.
came and picked me up.
Hey, there you go. That's a happy moment.
Yep. 2 months later, I married him.
Nice.
And 17 years later, we're still together.
Let's
See,
go.
that right there gives me hope, because me and my wife got married after 2 months. We're 4 years in.
Yep, we met September and we got married in November. And the only reason it took us that long was because he went down to Florida
That's beautiful.
for training.
Well, there you go. Well, I am so happy that you're here to fish with us today. Hopefully you catch a shark today. You got the
I got the
lucky rod.
So we'll see.
You got the lucky rod for the day. So
You got the beast tamer.
you got the beast tamer. So I'm so happy that you were able to come here today, be able to fish with us for these 2 days, and hopefully we can get you a fish for the day.
Even if I don't, I'm happy being here.
All right. Well, you have
Thank you.
a wonderful time here, and thank you for coming. How's it going?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. So go ahead, start off with your name, what branch you had served in, what your MOS was, and your most memorable moment in time of service.
Sure. Okay, so my name's Steve. I was also in the Air Force, just retired after 20 years, beginning of this year. Most memorable, she kind of stole it, so next most memorable would be actually just in general taking care of people. I made it to senior NCO ranks, so my job shifted from doing the mission to taking care of the people so they could do the mission. And we had one guy right near the end of my career, about 2, maybe 3 years ago now. He retrained and ended up in my career field. Went from one of the bases in DC to Andrews while waiting to get reassigned because he had just retrained. And the Air Force said, "Hey, you're going to Nellis, so going to Las Vegas." Problem was his son had some medical problems that they couldn't take care of in Nellis. The doctors were telling them they didn't have the capability to take care of it there, but the Air Force, they call it Exceptional Family Member Program, the whole bureaucracy part of it, said, yeah, we're good to go. So he was going and going and going until between myself and our chief, we were able to get that assignment turned off and get him diverted to be permanently at Andrews, or reassigned to Andrews. So just being able to see the just flat out gratitude and how it changes how someone actually approaches the job and how they then take care of their airmen. Definitely one of the most memorable.
There you go. Well, alrighty. Well, I'm happy for you to share your story. Thanks for coming out today, and hopefully we get you hooked up on a fish today.
I hope so, but if not, hey, we're out under the sun. It's a good day.
Alrighty.
Thanks, everyone.
Appreciate you coming here today. Well, alrighty, y'all. I got more veterans to interview here sometime soon. We just did 2 of them. We'll continue to interview more veterans as the day goes on, because this is a 2-day event. Right now at 11, we're going to go ahead and reel these all back in, rebait them, and throw them back out. So that way there's fresh bait and we're constantly circulating some stuff. But man, talking to these veterans and hearing their stories is what really this whole event is about. Come on, go down, pull up, that's a stingray. Reel down, it's upside down.
Yeah, I know. It's filming upside down.
Go ahead, reel down, up, down, up.
Hey man, I'm getting
Down.
backpacks over here. Quit.
Up. Walk forward. Let me get this for a second. We're gonna go forward. Let me get that one. Oh my God!
Here we move back.
Get him right here. Yep, you're good. Just keep going. Don't worry about the lines right now. Just worry about eating him. Bring him to me. Up.
Oh, come on. We're getting it.
Yeah, I need to use this.
I got it.
All right, go up.
Hang on.
Hey!
Oh, look at there. It's a scallop.
That's a shark.
Scalloped hammerhead. Oh my God.
There we go!
There you go! Yes, sir!
Oh, look at that baby. Come on, we got to get your picture with it.
All right,
Oh, my God.
Go ahead and get your photo with him. Look at that.
All right, yay.
Yes, sir. Be free, buddy. Woo! Let's go. First shark, 36-inch scallop hammer. Congratulations, sir. You're on the leaderboard. Bring him in. Reel down.
Reel down.
Pull up.
Pull up.
Reel down. Pull up. There you go. Reel down. Pull up. Just like that. Reel down. Pull up. Reel down. Pull up. Yeah, keep fighting them, just like that.
He's in it.
Keep going.
He's over it.
He's on there, Donald.
He's fun.
I see him.
There we go.
Nice. I see him.
This is real.
Sandbar.
Little baby sandbar. All right,
Tell that by that color anywhere.
go ahead, pull. Pull back towards you. Keep pulling. Perfect.
Yeah, there you go.
No, that's not sandbar. Black tip.
Is it?
Yeah.
Donald, here.
Black tip.
Damn sure is.
No, spinner.
Damn sure is.
You caught a spinner.
Baby spinner.
There we go.
All right,
Nice
Donald.
Nice spinner shark. Where's that tape at?
I got it right here.
Oh, that's a spinner. You got the black dot right here. Congratulations, good sir. Let's go ahead and give him a safe release. Anybody want to kiss fishy? No? You don't want to kiss fishy? Oh, he kissed fishy. Oh, okay. Mwah. Be free, buddy.
And off he swims.
I don't know what this is, because it just got picked up and it just went right to the bottom. Oh, it slacked it.
Wait some salt. Cats. What's that?
Something with a very large mouth, because I felt the vacuum.
Sucked it.
That was not good.
What are your thoughts, Tyler?
This reel and rod is screwed. That's what I think. Walk backwards slowly. Yes. Oh. No, whatever it was, spit it. That did not feel good. I'm actually kind of glad we didn't hook that. There you go.
Work it, work it.
All right, you are free from everything. It's just you and the fish now.
Come on, brother, fight him.
This one.
Bye, have a great time.
Whoa. That's one.
Here we go, leader. Scallop.
Oh. There's a crab right there.
Okay, you got it.
Looky there. You criminal mastermind. You criminal mastermind.
All right, we got the rod back.
Recovered the rod, got the fish.
In there with your shark. Not only did you catch a shark, but you saved the rod too. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and get him in before this. Come on, buddy. Gotta go. Watch your feet, guys. I'm bringing him.
Look, hey.
Shot. That's fine. Don't be sorry, I've been beat before.
Look, she's finding a fish, hey.
So dumb. Yep.
And then
That's a
reel.
pier, baby.
Pull up. Go down. Pull up. You got it.
There you
Go
go.
down. Pull up. Go down. There you go.
The water bottle.
There you go. Give him the work.
Get him, girl.
Work it.
Give him the work.
There it is.
Give him the work.
There it is.
Whoa.
It's like, I'm gonna yank him up. Screw that thing.
Oh, shark. I know. Real. That's a bronze.
Oh man.
You want to boat flip him?
Whoa. No, don't.
Oh yay!
Yes.
Oh. There we go. Oh, nice little spinner. Congratulations, you got 28 spinners.
And you got it in here without a fishing pole.
Yeah.
Got it in here without.
Go ahead, kiss fishy. Free, buddy. So it is day 2 of the Veterans Hunting and Fishing Network Sharks for Vets event. This is the last day for the guys who haven't caught a shark. We're going to get them hooked up on it. We got all the rods currently deployed. We're going to interview the rest of the veterans, hear their stories, and hopefully everybody here can at least walk away with a fish. I do apologize for yesterday. The GoPro had an abrupt stop due to the battery giving out. But a recap of yesterday, there was 2 more sharks that were caught. 2 fine tooths upon the incoming tide. That is what we will miss. I'll go ahead and I'll post the photos up here. These 2 had caught fine tooths yesterday, and hopefully today we can get ourselves a big stingray and get ourselves at least 4 more sharks, and that way all the veterans that came out here today to participate in the event have caught their fish, and hopefully we can get our big one today. But that's why it's called fishing, not catching. So hopefully it happens, but stay tuned until then. All right, since it is day 2 of Sharks for Vets, we're gonna go ahead and interview and get these other veterans, their side of the story on what branch, what their MOS is, and their most memorable moment in their time in service. Like I said on day 1, hearing their stories is something that you'll never ever hear talked about. There's no documentation on any of the stories. It's all word of mouth, and it sticks with you, and at that point it's now a memory. So appreciate you coming out here today. And your name is
Donald.
Donald. So Donald, go ahead, tell me what branch you were in.
I was in the Navy, and my MLS was, I was basically unrated. I was a fireman. I worked with a BT for a while, and then in the on my first boat that we decommissioned, and then my second boat I just sat in a machine shop and did machine shop work all day long. So yeah.
Now with that, what was your most memorable moment in the Navy? Like, it could be it could be the funniest memory.
My most memorable is something I can say that I did. I did it just so I can say I did it. I swam in the middle of the Atlantic.
You swam in the middle of the Atlantic.
Yeah, we were coming back from med cruise on a LST, it's a tank landing ship, and we carried a battalion of Marines with their amphibious vehicles. And they'd done exercises while we were over there, and they still had European fuel, and with the American regulations, we couldn't bring it back.
Okay.
So we stopped the boat. I say in the middle, we might have only been 150, 200 miles out, but if you look anywhere and don't see any land, you might as well be in the middle.
Yeah.
And they took their amphibious vehicles and had 3 over here and 3 over here just doing circles just to burn the diesel out. And they could do that because the type of boat I was on, being a tank landing ship, they could literally drop the whole back end of the boat down in the water, and it made a ramp in the water.
Okay.
So they could drive out and right back in. Well, when they got done doing their spinning to burn up the fuel, our captain actually called swim call.
Swim call.
And anybody that wanted to swim could actually go out and just walk out in the middle of the ocean and swim.
Oh, that's so cool.
And I did it just to say I did it. And he actually ended up doing what we call a weather deck party, where he pulled out the grill and he actually grilled the steaks for us for lunch.
That is insane. I honestly, I don't know how many people I can count on my fingers who can say I swam in the middle of the Atlantic.
Right.
I have never, like, that is a story that I wouldn't even thought was possible.
Right.
So this is what I mean when I say hearing their stories. I never thought that I would meet someone who has swam in the middle of the Atlantic. So this is a truly interesting story. I did not know that it was even possible, but at the same time, I was on
Without a sinking ship.
Without a sinking ship. Be like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. I've never heard that.
Right.
That is super cool.
And like I said, it's just one of those things that when they said it, I was like, I'm gonna do it just so I can say I did it. You know, it's something that not a lot, like I said, not a lot of people can say they've done it.
Yeah, that is insane. But I appreciate your story, sir. Thank you for being here today on day 2. And hopefully we can catch some fish.
It would be nice.
So we got our next veteran here. So go ahead, tell me your name. Tell me, what branch, your MOS, and what was your most memorable or funniest moment in time of service?
Oh, well, I was in the Navy, and Navy doesn't have MOS. We use rates.
Okay.
I was a marine diesel mechanic, and I guess unique moment, not necessarily funny. I was the engineer on a 42-foot Hatteras.
Okay.
It was a Navy boat that the base admiral had use of. And so we would take out dignitaries when they would come down. This was in Puerto Rico. And so one day, our guests on this boat were Admiral Stansfield Turner. He was the director of the CIA at the time.
Oh, Lord.
And Harold Brown, he was Secretary of Defense. So we took them fishing on the Admiral's boat.
That is insane.
Yeah. We had a complement of Marines that
So
followed along.
I don't mean to cut you off. So
No,
if
go
I
ahead.
upset you, you got connections to a former director of the CIA. Okay, everybody, you hear that? If I go missing, you know who I pissed off.
Yeah, so that was the most memorable thing. Yeah, got to meet a lot of dignitaries.
That is absolutely wild. I mean, I've met Secret Service, but I ain't never met a CIA agent, especially the director. That is insane. That is like finding a unicorn. There's only one of one.
Yes.
And you ended up taking him and the Secretary of Defense fishing on the Admiral's boat.
Yes.
That is an insane story. Okay, he wins. He's got best story. But that is awesome. I actually wish I could have been there to see that.
It was a blast.
No, you don't.
That is truly a unique experience.
Yeah.
I appreciate you sharing that story with me today, sir.
Sure, no problem.
That is insane. Oh my. All right, and we got ourselves another veteran that is going to share his stories with us as well. So start off with your name, what branch, MOS, and your most memorable moment, time in service.
Brandon Slava. I was in the Iowa Army National Guard from 02 to 2010. 2 tours in Iraq. I was an 88 Mike, truck driver, transportation. On my overseas deployments, I was a gun truck gunner on both deployments. Most memorable moment, probably my second deployment. Met my wife in the Iowa National Guard, and I left on Christmas, and my son was born on New Year's. So I just came off like a 15-hour mission at the same time, so I was able to Skype in and be part of that. So
there you go. Did they give you the Red Cross message to go back?
no, I didn't go back until he was about 3 months old. Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate you again,
Yep,
sir. Thank you. And let's go ahead and bring out our next veteran. All right, so we have our next veteran here. Go ahead and start off with your name, your MOS, what branch, and your most memorable moment.
My name's Nicole Saba. I was in the Iowa Army National Guard. My most memorable moment was meeting my husband. And then I continue to work with veterans every day because I work at the VA.
Oh, you work at the VA. Is that why my paperwork keeps getting denied? Oh, okay, never mind. I don't want to talk to you. But no, in all honesty, it's a pleasure to have you here today. Thank you for coming out to the event. I hope you're having a wonderful time. Because I've been wanting to do this for a while.
Get my paperwork down.
I do appreciate you coming out here today. Thank you. And let's go catch us some more fish. So we got our next veteran here for us today, and I know this guy right here, he's got some wonderful stories to tell me. I know, I see the smoke pouring out of his brain, going back through the days of his best moment. So let's go ahead and start off with your name, what branch, your MOS, and your most memorable moment.
James Cato. My MOS was 11 Echo 20, which is a tank driver, and my most memorable moment was when I left Vietnam. And
getting out of there.
yes, getting out of there alive, yes.
So, yeah, Vietnam was a cluster.
Yes.
And out of all the places to fight, jungles are not it.
No.
So having you here today is definitely a memorable moment, because Vietnam was hell. So Vietnam veterans do not get enough credit for some of the stuff that they've gone through, which I do appreciate all the effort, all the time, the commitment that you have put in, because my uncle Bob, he was a Marine veteran in Vietnam as well. And he would tell me some of the stories, and at a young age, I'm like, oh, that's not true. That isn't possible.
Listen, though I was over there 11 months, and it seemed like it was forever. It really did, and I can understand that. So and there was a lot of good times and there's a lot of bad times.
Oh yeah. I do appreciate you coming out here today.
Well, thank you for inviting me.
Oh yes, sir. And we gonna get you the biggest fish of the day.
Yeah, that's what I'm from Missouri. I'll believe it when I see it.
Alrighty, y'all. So this is what we're gonna go do now. We're gonna go ahead and start giving away some stickers, some shirts, whatever the hats that we have left. We're gonna start giving them away to people out on the pier, because I don't want to bring anything home. So all the stuff that's been donated by Palmetto State Armory is going to go to somebody. Want to come? Grab some. Go ahead, pick your favorite sticker. You want a favorite sticker? You want that one? You want a sticker?
Thank you so much.
There we go. We gave away a couple stickers and a cup. Free hat or a shirt from Palmetto State Armory.
Yeah, man.
Alrighty.
I bet you ain't got a shirt big enough to fit me.
I bet we do.
Do you?
I got a 2XL and a 3XL.
3X. That's probably better. Shrinks a little bit. Nice, man.
Well, alrighty. Well, on behalf of
Appreciate y'all.
Veterans Hunting Fishing Network and Gold River Fishing.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that.
I've always wanted to do something like that, just be able to give stuff away. I've always wanted to do that. So to be able to do something like this is a truly unique experience, and it shows character because I've always wanted to do this. Just give stuff away without asking for anything in return. It's by far the best feeling in the world.
And let's say if you would like to self-sponsor Gold River Fishing or Veterans Hunting Fishing Network, reach out to us because we like doing this. And just get a hold of him. I'm sure he would love care packages full of stuff to give away to other anglers and hunters and fishermen.
Yeah, this is absolutely true. I absolutely enjoy stuff like this because it brings the community, especially when it comes to being very outdoorsy, whether you're hunting, you're fishing, or you're camping. This is the kind of stuff that I absolutely enjoy doing, and I want to share those memories with you, tag you along in some of my videos, where you guys can have the unique opportunity to come out and fish with me and make memories of your own as well, and just welcome you into the world of the outdoors. So this is truly a wonderful and unique experience. All right, so guys, it is now time. It is now time to give away the first of 3 rods to a random person. Well, one of them, and I have in mind. Well, I ain't gonna say, but there are 2 people that are going to be receiving a rod today. So Hunter here is going to go ahead and pick one random person out on the pier. He's going to give away this quantum rod that was given to us, donated by Palmetto State Armory. So this is going to be the first of 3. So you want this, buddy?
There's gotta be a catch.
There's no catch.
There's no catch.
Really?
On behalf of Veterans Hunting Fishing Network, Gold River Fishing, and Palmetto State Armory, we're giving you this rod and reel combo for free today.
Thank you so much.
No problem, buddy. You go enjoy the outdoors and happy fishing. Hopefully you get a big one on that, because that one has caught 3 back to back to back on day 1 since we've been doing this. Cool part, give it up to kids. Oh, that is so awesome. I love it. I've always wanted to do that. We are now going to find the second random person on this pier to give away this rod and reel combo. It is the Sea Striker 10-foot with a Daiwa BG 8000 reel on it, with 65-pound braid, and it's the Spider Wire Blue Camo Edition. So Robert here is going to find a random person on this pier, and he's going to give this one away as well. So I cannot wait.
What we're going to do is we're going to walk the pier down and back so we can get a good idea of who's out.
Oh, absolutely. And then if we think that someone's going to need a little bit of a beefier setup, Robert is going to go ahead and personally hand that off. And then let's see what their reaction is, because I've been dying to do this for so long. Let's do it. We're about to go surprise this gentleman with a brand new rod and reel combo. Hey, sir, you got time?
Yeah. All right, so on behalf of Veterans Hunting Fishing Network and Gold River Fishing, we are giving away this rod, and I selected you for this rod. It's about $300 value. So what you're going to go ahead and take this rod, no catches, no strings, it's 100% free. I give it to you, you can jump into you, bro.
Oh, wow. What?
Yep. Brand new rod and reel combo.
Got the leader on it and everything. This thing can catch just about anything that's out here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No problem, bro.
What the world? Man, thank y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
What? Y'all don't want to have me do the little thing either? I know.
Yeah, you're gonna be in the YouTube video.
Okay, what's up, man?
Alrighty. Well, you enjoy the rest of your fishing.
All right,
Have a
man.
blessed one.
Oh, yes, I thank y'all, man. Hey.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, man. This is I ain't expect this.
Oh, that's so cool. Then we got 2 more rods that we're gonna get a giveaway as well. And the person of my pick, I already have in mind. And this is gonna be super, super cool. We have given away 2 rods out of 4 so far. So I know this one's gonna be good because I've been wanting to get this one away for a while. He's gonna be getting the 12-foot Daiwa BG 8000 reel, lined with 65-pound braid, for helping us out today and making some stuff possible. This kid didn't have to do anything whatsoever. He could have showed up, fished. He didn't have to help us whatsoever. So you are gonna be my 3rd pick at getting a brand new rod and reel. How do you feel, bud?
It's exciting.
This is exciting?
First ever 12-foot rod.
Really?
First ever.
Well, I'm so glad that you were able to get this. I appreciate you helping out when you could. This actually means a lot. It builds character, honestly. And let me tell you, you are showing a lot of character. Keep up the good work, and I foresee you doing great things in the future.
Thank you so much.
No problem, bud. Well, let's go ahead and let's give away this rod and reel. Go ahead, keep the leader. That's your leader. Rod, reel, all of it. This is so cool. I love it.
Well, thank y'all so much.
What you think?
I'm vexed.
What you think?
I think it's super cool. I think it's good what it's doing.
I fit there, look. So now we're going to be giving away the last rod and reel combo of the day, and this is a very monumental moment on behalf of the GRF team as we welcome our newest member of the team, Hunter Foreman. So Hunter Foreman is going to be my very first take on to GRF team. So now there's boosting our numbers by 2 now. He's been fishing with me for a while, and I have made a decision. I said, you know what? Let's see if he would want to join the team. And I had asked him personally, and he had said yes. Let me sign up on the GRF team. So as of this moment, Hunter Foreman, welcome to the GRF team. How does it feel, buddy? It feels great. You know what else feels great? A brand new Daiwa BG 8000 on a 12-foot rod. As of now, that rod and reel combo is now yours. So go ahead, go get your baby.
I'm gonna leave it out.
You gonna leave it out?
I'm gonna leave it out.
Well, we got an award ceremony. Yeah. So those are all of the rods and reels that we were giving out today. I am super excited to go ahead and present these awards to these veterans that have been put in podium placements, and to all the veterans who did show up to participate in the event. I thank you guys for making this possible, because without you guys joining and participating in this event, none of this would have happened. And this is honestly a monumental moment in GRF's history and in my life in general. So if you guys are liking the video, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, share it, do whatever you can, because I want to do more of this, because this is what GRF is all about. Boasting the community, making a good rep of the outdoor community, everything. This means so much. I cannot describe it into words, ladies and gentlemen. This is amazing, and I want to continue to do more of it, but I need y'all's help to make this possible. So if you like it, follow, comment, share, and I will see you guys at the award ceremony. And oh yeah, let me check my watch here. Everybody comfortable? Everybody good? All right. So I appreciate y'all coming out. This is the first ever Sharks for Pets event. I truly had a wonderful experience helping y'all out, getting y'all on some fish. I know there's a couple of you that haven't got up on some sharks. I'm gonna fix that the next time around. Put that in the blooper reel. There's another one. There we go. All right. So I'm super thankful that y'all had showed up today. Kind of slugging it out these 2 days. I know it's been tiring. The heat, sun, we're all sunburned. We're all looking like tomatoes. I know it sucks. However, did we all have fun this past weekend?
Yeah,
we all had fun. I have taken all the notes, the considerations, the feedbacks to help this event in the near future. So that way, when other veterans come in, when I do host the 2nd annual Sharks for Pets event, their experience will be a little bit more enjoyable. I do not plan to change on how I run it, as far as how it's presented, how it's done.
Yeah.
This is what TRF is about. And I really do appreciate you, Rob, and also Tristan. I know he's here somewhere. I really do appreciate you guys for everything what you're doing, helping these veterans connect to me and connect with other outside resources that help them get outdoors as far as hunting, fishing, camping, etc. You guys are doing an amazing job. I want you to know this foundation is by far the best nonprofit out there for veterans. I have not seen any organization that does what you guys have been doing. I want you guys to continue. This is absolutely amazing. So this, where is he? Oh, there he is!
Oh no, go back! Oh, just come on, come on!
Damn it! Another blooper reel!
We put up with
Alright, so with that being said, Veterans Hunting Fish Network, Robert, and Tristan, thank you guys for making this possible. Because without you guys and without the community that you have been building up over the past years and welcoming me into the VHFN, I guess you could say family, none of this would have been possible. So without you two specifically, this event would not have happened. And without you veterans showing up and coming to this event, none of this would have happened. So you guys are showing support for both myself and VHFN, and in return, we're also giving you that same amount of love and same amount of respect as well. So with that, I'm gonna give y'all a round of applause for that as well. This is absolutely amazing. So now in my hand is the leaderboard. And we're gonna start off with the consolation prize. So, Ashton, bro. Hey. Consolation prize, you will be getting a Danco cutlery set for all of your fishing. So go ahead, show it to the camera what you got today. It's a consolation prize.
Danco.
He got himself a 3-piece Danco fishing cutlery set as a consolation prize for largest non-shark species fish.
Roll it back.
Woo! Go ahead.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. In third place. Why am I losing my voice? All right. So in third place, we have a Robert Carter at 30 inches and a half. Robert, you will have your very own fishing backpack. And if I can remember, it is also a cooler.
Oh, nice. Oh man!
So you got a fishing backpack / cooler, all in one. All right. Go ahead, set it, camera. Congratulations, Robert. That's close. Yep, that's the second place. All right, in second place at 35 inches and a half, Steven.
Hey.
I would try and pronounce the last name.
You gotta try it.
No, I'm not.
You made me do it when I married it. You gotta do it.
What?
I can't pronounce it. I can't get it.
So, Samansky. Don't look at me. So, you got yourself an outdoor speaker that is also weatherproof.
Nice.
So, awesome. Woo! Congratulations, man, on second place.
Thanks, Kyle. Appreciate it.
All right. And in first place, we
Drum
have
roll.
Paul Robertson.
Hey!
Mr. Robertson. First place prize is a brand new Yeti cooler.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic.
So
That's amazing.
you got yourself a Yeti cooler for catching the largest shark today and for this entire weekend. And I want to give a special shout out for Palmetto State Armory for donating all of these prizes for these veterans. As a thank you for showing up, thank you for participating in this event, and also the wearing apparel, the hats and the shirts and the stickers, all of that has been given away. None of it has gone to waste. Every single veteran has walked away with something. So thank you, Palmetto State Armory, for also helping out with this endeavor, because this has been truly a wonderful experience, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. Everybody, I hope you have wonderful travels. Stay safe, and I'm looking forward to seeing y'all during the next Sharks for Vets event next year. All right. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen who are watching this on your computers, your phones, your TVs, your tablets, I am pleased to announce that the first annual Sharks for Vets event is officially over, and I am never been happier. This has been an absolutely wonderful experience. I look forward to doing more of these. Without further ado, for those of you still watching, I'm Gold River Fishing, and I'll see y'all at the next event.